Thank you so much.
Jumpa lagi.
Terima kasih. Terus jumpa lagi ya.
Hello Datuk, thank you for joining our Politically Frank series, and today I'm here, I'm going to ask you a few questions and you can be as frank as you wish, as short or long answers with us. So I'm going to start with, how is the contest for Umno Party Vice President race so far?
Thank you, Atira. I look forward to this opportunity to say that the party has put in place the right procedure, policy about party contest for this year, and the campaign has started very well since the 24th of February, and since then all the candidates they are not turning back. They attend every single program to introduce the candidate, and I have been able to attend most of the meeting, the gathering, to introduce candidate contesting for all positions, vice president, the committee members, not just within the UMNO but also at the Wanita, Pemuda and Putri as well. So things have been moving smoothly, yes. Thank you.
So what are your chances, as there are other big guns eyeing for the same seat?
Well, I do not feel intimidated. I have a positive feeling that I do stand a chance as well, and the opportunity to meet the voters, to meet the delegate is open wide, and what we need to do is to be sincere, to be honest in what you plan for the party future, and on that I did not feel being discriminated or feel that I'm deprived of my opportunity to be on a level playing field with the rest of the candidates. So I have no worries about that.
What changes could you bring to the party if you win?
I have gone through a lot in the party, and what I realize is that if you are sincere about what you wanted to do for the party, the delegate will give you the necessary encouragement, and based on the experience that I have gathered all these years as Menteri Besar, as a Pengurusi Perhubungan UMNO Negeri, I will not waste it, but rather use all that as a contribution to the betterment of the party.
Okay, so why do you think the party elections are crowded this time, despite it being at its weakest spot?
Actually, one obvious indication where a lot of candidates offering themselves is due mainly out of I would say they realize that the party need help. The party is in a very bad shape right now. So when everyone come forward, some who has left the party for quite some time, but now show interest again. These are all actually something that is so good that is happening within the party right now.
Okay, and once you have said that you were bullied by UMNO leadership, why did you say that?
Well, this is something that can be avoided in the first place, and when opportunity, when you are not given the necessary room to explain yourself. So that is what I meant by by being bullied by the party. So this is an opportunity for me to bring better, to do better for the party.
And Dato', you were well received by all races in Johor during your tenure as a state MP, and due to that, you were poster boy for the party. Why the last minute changes in appointing on Hafiz? What exactly happened there?
I suppose we have to understand that the outcome of every election require the party to make tough decision, and due to the overwhelming support of the young voters in Johor, which is unexpected, because at that point in time, under 18 voters, that was the first time for them to participate in the general election, and we do not want to disappoint them. When the support of the young is so overwhelming in Johor, actually that is an indication for me to move to the next level and let the state being led by young and new, not just the chief minister but also the entire exco members, basically new and young leaders. So that is a reflection of the outcome of our state election. It is not something which is denying the need for me to continue, but it's all because of the positive reaction that we realized during the state election.
And Dato', could you share with us what are the main issues in Johor and what are your hopes for the state?
What are the main
issues?
Is, I suppose, the doubt about Barisan Nasional two-third win in Johor, the issue as though there is unfairness among the opposition leader in the way the government undertake its responsibility. So we have to look forward in making sure that the issue regarding flooding, issue regarding the public at large, whatever issue that is faced by all these leaders, will eventually give them the opportunity to show their ability, to show their commitment, or especially to fulfill their promise during every election or the manifesto that was introduced by the party. Make sure that everybody committed to the successful, I would say, execution of what we promised.
Okay, and it's been reported you signed this statutory declaration for Umno to join Perikatan Nasional soon after G15 results. There were reports. Now that Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin and Wan Saiful has been charged in court for corruption, do you still feel the same way? Should Umno still be with Perikatan Nasional?
Well, I suppose I subscribe to the fact that they should not be done out of spite against individual. It is the responsibility of the government to exercise transparency, to make sure that we really put in place matters regarding, example, to eradicate abuse of power, corruption. I'm in full support of all that. And whatever happened to Tan Sri Muhyiddin and some of the Perikatan National leaders, I suppose they will have to defend themselves. They will have to make sure that they are given the necessary, I would say, fairness in dealing with those who are being brought to court right now. Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple more questions for you, Datuk. So you said you were not pressured into dissolving the Johor State Assembly, but decided to do it for the sake of political instability. We were still having COVID at the time, and many of the rakyat disagreed with the the move fresh off Melaka and Sarawak. What was the true instability at the time, and the victorious landslide win improved Umno as a whole?
There were a lot of changes. There were a lot of we need to do a lot of things after the COVID-19, and Johor is the most affected state when the border was closed, and Johor Bahru town especially is like a dead town, you know. So I realized that we just do not have the time to wait any longer, and with just one majority in the House, that will definitely be something that I wish to avoid, so that we can immediately implement our plan, and God willing, once we decide to have the state election, the outcome give the government an opportunity to put aside the worry of instability to the government, but a strong support, a strong government now. What we can see, the outcome where most of the investors will have no worries whatsoever, that they have a government that they can work with for the next 5 years, not just 5 months or not another 5 weeks. So that is a big difference actually.
Okay, last question. What do you think should Umno fear the most right now?
Not willing to change.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. As simple as that. Alright, thank you so much, Datuk, for spending time with us. Thank
Welcome.
you.
Thank you.